Hey guys, Fish with Farron here, Tip Tuesday. Today is going to be tips, or not really tips, but what to expect when working as a marshal for the Bassmaster Elites, which I did this past week. Really cool experience. Learned a little bit. Got to be a part of the big show, so it's neat. If you're interested in it all, I definitely recommend trying it, signing up. It's pretty cool. Um, First thing is it's quite the operation, man. It's a huge show. I got there the first morning. They had about 4 to 6 lanes, boat ramps. Man, they were backing them in as fast as they can, directing traffic. I rode with James Elam. He pulled up and he said, "Hey man, can you dump me in, or I'll dump you in?" I said, "Yeah, I'll dump you in." And so I got up there, and needless to say, all those guys' wives that were backing their boats in made me look bad because I had to pull up and try again on that on the ramp. So I'm not used to backing a boat trailer in, especially as quick as they were moving. Um, we blasted off. We were boat number 66, I believe. The water was really rough, churned up. Man, we took off, and I hadn't even had a chance to locate the handles on the boat yet. So a lot different than a kayak. So find the handles and hang on, because it's a wild ride, man. Those guys are all out all the time. Um, and definitely dress for the wind chill, because kayak fishing, I'm not used to that. I fish in the cold, but when you got 70-mile-an-hour wind added to it, it definitely makes you a lot colder. So be prepared for that. Take a good pair of glasses too. The first day, man, I cried and cried because I forgot my sunglasses, and the wind just had me crying for a while. Don't expect to have a lot of conversation with these guys. They're fishing for a living. They're out there trying to get a paycheck, and a lot of time they're in the zone. I mean, both the guys I were with, Andy Montgomery and James Elam, we both talked, not a whole lot, which I can understand that. Um, and Bassmaster wants you to be their eyes and ears on the water, and they want you to take pictures and blog and send them into Bassmaster, things like that. If you want to do that, you got to be very quick with the camera, because those guys swing the fish in, unhook it, make sure it's legal, and chunk it in the live well. So you got to be ready. And if you do take pictures, before you send them in, make sure it's okay with your pro, because sometimes they've got bait in the picture, or they're fishing a certain spot they don't want anybody else to know about. Because at night, after that day, those guys can go back and look what everybody else has done by some pictures that have been submitted, so they don't want to give too much away. So just check with them before you turn any pictures in. Um, the toughest part is being in a boat all day, watching somebody fish when you're not able to. Man, it was tough. Um, you know, 9-10 hours a day in a boat. After that first day, when it was over, after the weigh-in, man, I took a couple fish poles, and I had to find me a bank fishing spot. And so I went out and did a little fishing, made it a little better. Um, the biggest thing, man, is just observe, just pay attention, and try to pick up anything that you didn't know before, something you can do different. The biggest thing for me was how accurate and precise those guys are with bait placement. Especially Andy, man. He could skip in some of the craziest places, man. He's putting in between docks and cables, and it's pretty wild. I mean, just comes with practice, I'd say. Those guys fish 5-6 days a week, so just if you want to do it, I encourage it. It's cool. I'll be doing it again. So look into it, Bassmaster Marshall on the Elite Series. I appreciate you guys watching Fishing with Farron. Have a nice day.